as a filmmaker, my mission is to create films that spark conversations about social causes that deserve more attention and to speak for my community as a Korean Canadian immigrant.
I'm naturally quite shy. I have a quiet voice. So filmmaking to me is really my voice. This voice I found in filmmaking is so much louder and more confident than I could have ever imagined myself having. Not only has it become a voice for myself, but it's also become a voice for my community, for other immigrants who are experiencing similar stories. My name is Jin Kwan. I'm a Korean Canadian director, and I make films. I was born in Korea, but I moved to Canada when I was 7 years old. There's a lot of people like me who immigrate to a new country at a young age, and when you're hyphenated like that, it's hard to really feel like you're part of either cultures, and I really felt that growing up. I was very quickly losing my Korean identity, but I could never adapt to being a full Canadian, and especially when I started making films, I wanted to make films about who I was, and I remember I was struggling a lot because I was trying to make films about being Korean, and that didn't feel authentic, and I can't make films about being Canadian because that's not really me either. And I realized the answer was so simple and clear, and it's just I just had to make a film about being Korean Canadian, about being that immigrant. First film I made was called Daniel Junho Lee. It's just a play of my name, Kevin Jin Kwan Kim, which is 1 minute long. It's about a boy who birth name is Junho Lee, but he changes to Daniel Lee after coming to Canada. And it's him realizing the identity that he lost and putting his Korean name in the middle. Same as for me, I was Kevin Kim, and now I call myself Kevin Jin Kwan Kim. And after maybe 6 months of submitting and not getting anywhere, I just posted it on social media, and it really went viral. So I started making the series of 1 minute films. So the next one was called Halmani, about forgetting your mother tongue and then not being able to communicate with your grandparents. And then I made another 1 minute film called What Did They Say, which is about children having to translate for their parents without being too pretentious. And in these 1 minute films, we bring the same level of quality that we do on many feature films do. We have the same amount of crew and cast and gear and budgets. I'm trying to find a place in this new world of social media. There's no one path into finding your voice as an artist, but if I could suggest one thing, is to just try everything. As you create and as you just explore your medium, you just naturally figure out what you like, what you don't like, what you want to do and don't want to do. And it's these wants and don't wants that form your voice as an artist.